G'day guys, welcome back. It's acrylic pouring day. Well, actually it's night and I really should be in bed. It's after 11 p.m. But I wanted to do this. I've had this in my mind for a little while. This is just a pre-loved canvas that I've pretty much scraped. If you're going to paint over a canvas, you really need to scrape it first. If you leave a thick layer of paint on there, your top layer is 99% of the chance going to crack. So I scraped that. Now I've got, look at these colors. What do you think these are going to be? Sunset, correct. We have sunset colors. And I am going to do something a bit special today for you. I'm going to do a swipe, but not a traditional swipe. Like I'm not swiping with a different color. And I'm using my normal, pretty thick paint mix. So 60% glue, 40% water. And instead of doing a 1.5 to 1 like I normally do for swipes, you know, when I get cells like this. Oh my gosh, sorry, knocked the tripod. Oh, you're not getting car sick, are you? That was, you know, if you want cells, you use a thinner mix. Let me make sure that, look, you're not straight now. You're all bumped out of the way. My gosh. So I'm using my same pouring medium, but it's a bit thicker. It's a 1-to-1, same as I would use for my flip cup pours. Now this is the very special part. I'm going to do an African sunset scene. So these are my sunset colors, and then I'm going to use this sticker or decal. I can't draw, so look, it's a sticker. I'm going to just stick it on afterwards. Those of you that can draw, you know, by all means do your own, but I'm just going to do the sunset, and then in a few days time when it's dry, I'm going to stick this on, and then I may give it a coat of varnish to seal everything. So that's the plan, Stan. So let's just get straight into this. I have got some bits of paper towel that I'm going to swipe with. I'm going to put my colors down this way, and I'm going to swipe across like that. And I did actually do this earlier on today, and it was a big fail. Da-da! I swiped with black. My yellow went an awful baby poo green color. So I thought, oh, what can I do to not get that mix of colors? So I'm not going to actually swipe with black. I'm using the Mont Marte acrylic paint in all of them. I've got a yellow that I've mixed with yellow ochre. I've got an orange, which I've mixed orange and yellow. I've got my brilliant red, and then I've got my crimson red with a tiny bit of mauve just to darken it. So those are my colors, okay? I've got 2 yellows because I want to do quite a bit, like I don't want it too dark. So let's just get started here. So this is going to be my bottom, so to speak, bottom, my base. Looking at it this way, you'll be looking at it upside down, but I'm sorry about that. Right, let's just start. Excuse me. So I want this yellow to go over the edge down here. So this is the desert, this yellow, and I didn't want to use a very bright yellow. That's why I've toned it down a little bit with the yellow ochre. It's kind of like a Naples yellow, kind of a yellow. Put that over the edge. I will tilt a little bit, but I thought I might as well just do the edges first. It'll just make it easier. Because the mix is thicker, it's not really going to flow as easily as it would if I was, you know, normally when I put my paint down and then I tilt the canvas to cover it when I'm doing a swipe. I'm not going to really spread that easily. So it definitely leaves a mound on a mound. But what I thought I would do, and I did a little test piece, and it worked really well. Like I'm not going to swipe with a color, and I'm definitely not going to swipe with black. I thought the black would work, but it didn't. Did not. Let me get the rest of this out. Okay, so that's going to be, and like this is, a lot of this is going to be covered up by the sticker, or a bit of it will anyway. Okay, so that's that cup done. I'll smooth it out just a little bit. All right, so that's that cup done. My sides are done. The base is done. Yeah, let me just make sure that we're still taping. I always worry about it now. Okay, so now that that's down, I'm just going to put like a little bit of yellow. I won't use it all because I might need a little bit more later. So I'm going to put a little bit of this orange, quite a bit of it just here. It's going to be like my next colour, and then it's going to have like a little drizzle through here. Just a little bit. And get darker up here. Again, I'll keep a little bit in case I need to do a bit of blending. And then this one's going to be the, see, I might not want that much red just there, hey? Let's try it up here. I kind of want my red up here more so. And then this darkest red, a little bit in here for blending, but mainly up here. So I'm going to actually do the same with this that I did with my yellow, except I'm just going to use my fingers because I can't reach over the back there anyway. Push that over and do the top of that canvas there, that edge, that top edge. Hopefully this will work, because the one I did earlier today was a big fat fail. Now I don't want it just plain red, it's got to have some other colours in it, but mainly red, the dark red. Hopefully I've got enough colour. All right, now this one, I'm going to do like just little streaks down here. And I better save a bit for up here too, hadn't I? And I'm going to tilt anyway, so the colours are going to kind of blend and move around a little bit. You know, they won't stay in their straight lines. If they do, that's fine. You know, sunsets usually have those sort of horizontal looks to them, don't they? All right, so that one's done. Let's do some more of this orange, and I want to put a little bit of it up here as well. Just a little, not a lot. Mainly here in the middle, if I've got any left. I will tilt in a minute to cover all these little gaps that I've got. Okay, so that one's empty. Empty. I'll hang on to my sticks just in case I need to use them to fill in little gaps anyway. Okay, and I think I'll do a little bit more, just a little bit of this. Okay, I think that's about enough, you guys. I'll use up the rest of my red. Put a little bit down here. My dark red. Don't really need any down here. Okay. Let's put a bit in there, fill that in. Probably got too much paint, but that's okay. All right, so I've got a tiny little bit of the yellow left. Alrighty, so now I'm just going to basically move this around just to cover up all those little gaps. I want it to run over the edge here. Hopefully I haven't got any lumps. The one I did this morning, I had lumps in it as well. It was awful. You're not seeing that video, okay? It did not work. Oh, there's a hair. Get out. All right, let's go back the other way. There's a couple of little gaps there that I need to fill in. And, well, oops, I'll put a fingerprint in that one. Be careful not to put fingerprints in it. Okay. Now I want to go over the edge here. Are we over? I think so. I just want to make sure that I've got my paint evenly distributed. You can see I've got quite a lot in the center there. See, this bit here is moving quite quickly, so we'll just take a bit of that off, and I need to get rid of that fingerprint there that I left. Okay. All right, so because I've made my mix nice and thick, I'm unlikely to get cells. Let me just get rid of this paint off my hands. I should just take my gloves off now. I'll just wipe them. So yeah, also the one I did this morning, because I did the 1.5 to 1 mix, I did get a few cells up, and I really didn't want that. You know, I wanted nice lines, didn't want cells, but look, I've got cells. 'Tis what it is. Right. Gosh, I'm making a mess. All right, now I'm going to, I've got my spray bottle, and hopefully you can see there's a little clean spot just there. Actually, let me just put down a clean piece of paper towel. There we go. Put that there. And then I'll use this. I'm going to use the serrated edge of my paper towel. It's going to spray across the top like so. I'm going to move that actually. Alrighty, are we ready? There's a bubble. There's a bubble. Get away! Oh gosh, it's still very thick in there. Oh, it'll be all right. Okay, here we go. I start at the top. Just touch that, and off we go. I'm going to try and keep it, you know, as straight as I can. I don't really want to do this because, like I said, sunsets are generally straight. Oh, that's looking really pretty. Oh my gosh. It's 100 times better than this morning's one. And you see, because I felt as if it was a real fail this morning, I couldn't settle. I couldn't go to bed knowing that I didn't do it properly. Now I'm going to overlap this a little bit because I don't want to have any of this like block color coming through. So I will overlap it just a touch. And I'll try and go straight. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's looking so pretty. Next one. So as we go down, the colors will get lighter and lighter. Overlap again. Make sure you got good contact with your paper towel before you start, and don't go too fast because you might like skip and then you get like you miss a bit. It's like a hole, like it gets air under it and it just looks like a huge cell. Oh, that's looking good. Does it look like a sunset? Next one, give that a spray. I'm only spraying the top like inch. All right, here we go. We're going into the more yellowish colors now. I guess you could if you wanted to put a bit more yellow on, but I'm happy with the colors so far. So we get quite a bit of yellow in here. It's almost like we're getting that horizon there. Hopefully that will go, because I've touched the paper towel on the edge there. You can see like a little groove. I may have to, don't know if I can tip the canvas and get the paint all to run down that way to cover those, because I really don't like that, but I don't know what I can do about that. Now, where's my serrated edge there? But yeah, I've never done this before, like not swiped with a colour. Make sure it's got good contact all the way. Pushing a bit deep there, my gosh. All right, here we go, last one. So mainly yellow in this one. So this side's okay where the paper towels just run over, but here, and you can definitely see there, like it was quite hard down on the canvas. So I'm going to see what happens. Cross your fingers for me that it works. Now don't torch this, okay? Because you may get cells if you torch. If you see a little bubble, you can just pop it. But yeah, don't go torching because you might get some cells up. All right, so I'm just going to see if this will work. If I've got enough paint on the surface to actually run down and over the edge just to cover those marks. So twofold, cover those and also get a bit more paint off the surface, because if you leave too much on, it's just not going to dry. Go, go, go. See, this is the corner here. Excuse me, that I'm trying to encourage down. I can't put my fingers in it. I'm just going to have to do this and hope for the best. Tip. It's not going. It's not going. I have to think of something else. All right. I've still got this bald area there and there. Now, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Oh, I've made that worse. I'm trying to get the paint off my arm with the dirty cloth. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? How about if I just need to cover that, you see? How about if I do, it's going to be on the bottom anyway. Oops. I'll pick up a little bit of paint from here. Try and go straight. Okay, I don't want that colour though. I want the yellow. Okay, I've got a tiny bit of yellow left. It's going to pop that there. This is why it's good just to keep a little bit of colour. Now I'm just going to tear one of these. I'm just going to spray that top bit. All right, here we go. I'm going to see if I can just get that yellow. And up. Yes, I did it. 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 Now I need to do this bit as well. See, there's always a way, you guys. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now, I'm going to use the other half of that I just tore. Just wet that. And there's a little bit of red down here. I'm just going to grab that red. And it's only a little bit there I need to cover. Hopefully it'll be all right. Whoops. Went a bit crooked, didn't I? So you kind of need to start all the way from up there and go again, but I don't want to. I want to start all the way up there. Let's see if I can maybe go a little bit straighter. If you go faster, you go a bit straighter. Okay, done. It actually matches up. That yellow line, look at that. It actually matches up. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. All right, now let's go back this way a little bit, just to sort of blend where I've stopped those, and also because all the weight of the paint's up here now. So I'm just going to bring it all back down a little bit, sort of down to the center a little bit, and that'll just help blend in here where I've made these two little lines. Oops, I shouldn't be doing that. I don't want to touch the edge of my canvas onto the puppy pedal pad there. Just a little bit more, trying to blend those lines I made, just so that they're not that straight anymore. There you go, look at that. You can kind of see that one a little bit, but it's not too bad. This one's really good. See how that's blended there? You can hardly see that I did that. Woohoo! Woohoo! Happy dance, happy dance. All right, look at the mess I've made. All right, so that's me done. Righto, guys, it's few days later. It's touch dry. It's probably not totally dry, but I think it's good enough to lay the sticky on. So here it is. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have used a canvas that had something underneath, because I can kind of see the design of what was under it, but probably hide it with all this on top. Now I've got to decide if I want to use all these little bits here or just take it down to there. I'm not sure. The tails, it's just going to fit, you know. So I'll put this main one on, and then if I feel like it, I can put these bottom ones on. So let me just peel it off. I wonder if I should put it down the whole thing or do little bits at a time. Can't actually remember how I did my other one. You know, when I did the birds in the tree, and then I did all the balloons on them. I might do it this way, you know, just because it might be safer. I'll have to make sure it's straight though. I think, look, I'll put these little bits on. I might as well. And I'm going to line that up with the tail of the giraffe right on the edge. Make sure that we're all level like this, because I'd hate to have it put on crooked. I think that would fit. Oh, this is trickier than I thought, you guys. It's trickier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I could just like peel this under. I don't know if I can peel it under. Whoops, 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 whoops. See, once it's down, that's it. I'll try it this way. I need to move over a little bit more. Okay. Sorry, fussing here. See, the thing is, because it's got this bump here where the paper goes under, I don't know if it's going to sit in exactly the right spot that I want it to. You know what I mean? Because when I had it like this, that bit of leaf there was right at the very edge. Okay, so that's about a ½ centimetre there. Got about a ½ centimetre there. All right, I'm just going to try it. So ½ centimetre from the side here. Don't stick down yet. Let me get you right. Make sure that's lined up at the bottom. And I guess the good thing about this is you can line it up at the bottom there. So make sure that it's going to be level. I need an extra hand. All right, I'm going to go for it. No, it moved. Don't move. Okay. All right, so realistically, I should be able to just pull this back paper like this and then smooth this as I go. I've already got a little piece that's lifted. My first little section there, I'll have to try better. I think maybe a ruler. I'll try this little doodle-lacky thing. No, I'll just use my hands. And try and pull the paper kind of evenly. Oops, oh my gosh, I forgot this bit at the end. That's what's happening. Look, I forgot this bit down here. forgot this bit. Golly gosh. Oh my gosh. In a world of hurt. I'm going to leave these bits for now. I can stick them on later. Try and get my paper straight again because I forgot the bottom edge there, this little bit. Alright, let's put this down, make it straight. Put that down, make it straight. Okay, now we should be good to go. I'll just make sure I've got everything here as I go along. Try and pull that paper evenly at the back. I just thought that if I try and pick the whole sticker up and lay it down, that I don't think I was going to be very successful, you know. I just don't think it would have worked. I guess, oh, what happened there? Oh, that's the bottom of my sun. Oh gosh, okay, it's broken. I might cut that there. I think what I did when I did the birds actually was cut it. And then, you know, you can just lift things up and stick them down. All right, so there we go. There's our tree. There's our tree. Righto. I had to look back, and this sun here, it was joined to that there. It just kind of tore off, so just that little edge there. So I'm just going to stick it back on like that. There we go. And there's the sun. So if it's easy for you, you can like cut sections and lift them up. I'm going to put this little piece on. I think he just goes down here somewhere. Not really remember where, but anyway, that'll do. Somewhere. There we go. And look, if you can draw or trace or stencil, by all means do that. But I just thought, I wonder what it'll be like, just like a quick and easy. So, but not so much of the quick, not so much of the easy really to do this. All right, so now I need to join. I'm just going to cut this paper off. So I don't need all of that getting in the way. So now this line here needs to join up with that line there. Actually, that's not going to work. I've put that in the wrong spot now, haven't I? Oh gosh, I don't think I can lift it up. Why is this so hard? Why is it so hard? I think it needs to move over a bit. It's just as well I put it on afterwards, hey? I put a coat of varnish or something on afterwards. Oh gosh, it's just breaking. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's just leave it there for a minute. I can come back to it. I should have just done the whole picture first and then come back to those little bits. But I might not do those, we'll see. Probably not now that I've broken it. I've still got one here that I can use. Alright. Oh gosh. Showing you how to do stuff. Not showing you very well, am I? But, you know, I haven't done this before either, so we learn as we go. Alright, so I'm going to fold that there. So this is, I'm going to line up the bottom of my paper again. But basically, this little bit here has to join up with that little bit there. So that'll be the first thing I'm going to put down. And then once that's joined, then I should be right. Okay, so that's a good join there. I don't want to see any colour coming through it. Oops. that, got that. Now I should be able to do what I did before and just pull this paper, and as it moves I will gently push down that sticker. And there's one giraffe. Woohoo! Alright, now where's the next giraffe? Okay, so his head, I have to be careful not to miss his little head there. So I'll just do this, that way I'm not putting his head in the wrong spot. And there we go. Look at that. Oh, it just fits. Now I knew that was going to go over a little bit, but I wasn't fussed about that extra bit. I just needed the tail to fit. And the rest of it, I'll just actually run that over the edge of the canvas there and just snip it off. Level with the base of the side of the canvas there. There we go, I did it. Oh my gosh. Are we still taping? I ran out of memory before. I had to stop and delete something. Okay, so there we go. That's done. All right, now let's see. So this has already got this little bit here. I actually might use that and just put it under here, just because there's a bit of a gap there. So that'll work out well. All right, let's peel that off. And, whoops, don't stick yet. Just going to, is it going to touch? No, just made it. There we go. There we go. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, let's turn that around so that you can see from your way. Oh my gosh, that was harder than I thought, you guys. What do you reckon? Oh wow, look at that. It looks really pretty. So nice. I'm really happy with that. What do you think of my colours, my sunset colours? Oh wow, love it. Now I bought more of these. I haven't even unwrapped them yet. They're still in here, so I can't actually remember what they are. But I'll get them. I just got them on Amazon. You can search wall sticker or wall decal, something like that. So I'll be unwrapping those and seeing what I've got. And I think next time, because I'm not actually swiping with a black, I'm actually going to try 1.5 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint, just so it's not so thick. And just see how that goes, just because it's taking so long for the paint to dry under there. It's really thick. But I don't have the cells, which is good. If you make a thinner mix, then you get cells. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. I'm going to take this outside and show you what it looks like. You're finished. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, this was so much fun. I really love how it's turned out. All right, see you soon. Bye.